So we've arrived today at Gokarn, which literally translated means cow's ear, Gokarn. It's a very holy and religious place actually, where there's lots and lots of stories to tell about the different items and artifacts that you've got here. Not least starting off with this Shiva Murti just here, on the beach as you can see. Now this is the town beach, and the waters here themselves are regarded as holy waters. So if you take a little look around, you can see people bathing in the waters over there. And the whole purpose of this bathing is to cleanse yourself before you enter the temple. So come on, let's go do the same. Now we've arrived at a place known as Adi Gokarn. This shivling here represents the exact spot where Rudra, a form of Shiva, entered Gokarn for the first time. And it's the origins of what's known as the Prana Linga, which is housed in this mandir over here. This is the Sri Mahabaleshwari Mandir, within which the Prana Linga, which is one of India's most powerful shivlings, is housed. The origins of it are thus. It actually contains the essence of Rudra, which is a form of Shiva. Back in the times when all this was going on, Ravan, the demon king of 3 worlds, went over to Kailash, did some penance and obtained the Pranalinga from Shiva. Upon hearing this, the gods Vishnu and all the other gods asked Gampati to take the form of a small young boy, and he tricked Ravan into giving him the Shivlinga to hold. While Ganesh, as a young boy, was holding the Shivling, all the gods put the weight of all 3 worlds into the Shivling. Ganesh could no longer hold it, and he put it on the floor. Because the Shivling was so powerful and contained the weight of all 3 worlds, it was rooted to the floor and could never be lifted again. And to this very day, the Shivling stays in exactly the same place. We do have a lot of cows here, but it's all good. Anyway, as I say, that's the story of the Pranalinga. It contains the essence of Rudra, and it's rooted in the very same place as Ganesh put it down thousands of years ago. So, as per the scriptures say, we've first visited the Gampati temple over here. This was made after the Shivling was placed on the ground. The gods then placed a pedestal around it. Before going into the Pranalingam temple, in order to obtain the benefits, we must visit the Ganesh temple first, so we've done that. Then been inside the Pranalingam temple. The Pranalinga is so powerful, they say that one look at it, a simple glance, is enough to absolve one of 1,000 sins, including that which is the greatest sin, which is murdering a Brahmin. So as we traverse this narrow side street, allowing this cart to pass, we're on the way to a place called Koti Thira, which Sunil is very familiar with. He's going to tell us a little bit about once we reach the place.
Welcome to the Koti Tirtha. This is one of the most sacred tirths in the whole of India. As you can see, it's midday now, but in the mornings and over there you can see people would bathe in there, and as well as wash their clothes and other such things. And the story of it is that once it happened that Garuda was flying, holding in his beak a serpent named Durmukha, and he was searching for a place in this world to eat it. And while searching, he was in the valleys of the Shatashringa when without any notice, the serpent just fell out of his beak, and it fell in the hills. So then it spent ages and ages, what one could only describe as, in human terms, thousands of years, searching the hills for this this serpent because it wanted to eat it. But after thousands and thousands of years, it became angry and it lifted the whole Shatashringa in its bill, along with Brahma and many other rishis, and the 2 crores of tirths that were in it, and flew away. And then Brahma woke up and he realized, and he said, why has Garuda done that? And then he put the whole weight of 3 worlds into this Shringa that Garuda had lifted. Garuda then was still flying with this in its bill, and it came to Gokarna. At that point, it was so heavy because Brahma had put 3 worlds into it. He requested the sage Agastya, who was performing tap nearby, to relieve him of this great weight. And because if he didn't, he would just sink into the ocean. He didn't want to do that. So Agastya came to know through the gland that it was Ishwar's will, and took pity on Garuda and placed the hill in the sea. This Kamandalu is the Kamandalu Tirth. And that's where we are today. Koti Tirth.
Something worth noticing, the Koti Tirth is very deep. Many die every year. Don't be the next. It's deceiving just how deep it is actually. And here we have another example of some early work. These are stone nag carvings made out of respect for the serpent which Garuda was searching for, all sitting underneath a peepal tree with Vishnu, a small shivling, and in here we have the main serpent himself. Here again underneath another peepal tree we have more examples of the Nag statues made out of stone. Sun was about to enter another temple where you can see the smoke coming out from the puja that's going on right now. If you look across the side, each of these small alcoves contains a different form of snake god. So here we have a cow who has somehow managed to get into this well. I don't know how it's going to get out. As you can see, it's just nibbling away at a bit of food.
Here we are in Gokarna, on the main car streets as they call it, and you have here a garage. It's not an ordinary garage, but it's a garage for the Rath. This massive chariot is made out of wood. So you look at the size of the wheels, they're like taller than a human. So for the great festival of Mahashivratri, they take this out, they decorate it with ribbons, they put idols in the top, and men will pull the chariot through the main street. Obviously there'll be celebration, they'll have elephants. So this time a few years ago I was here to witness it. Absolutely fantastic event. It's nearly 3 stories high and would weigh more than 20 tons.